I'm about to share a true story. I'm going to change some of the details. And it's a story that the insurance companies really don't want you to know. It's about a time where my client was only offered $2,000 to settle her case. That was it. My name is Garrick McFadden, and I'm a Phoenix car accident and personal injury lawyer with the law firm GAMESQ, located in Phoenix, Arizona. And this woman suffered horrible injuries, right? The type of injuries that you don't want to have. She was attacked by 140 bee stings, killer bees. She was swarmed by 140 killer bees, right? The problem with car accidents is somebody has always been in a car accident. They'll say, like, my car accident, I flipped over 5 times and it was a fire and I got out and I wasn't injured. But most of us, if we get stung by 1 bee, that's pretty traumatic. We get stung by 3, we're like, what's going on? Get stung by 10, you can't even imagine what that's like. You get stung by 20, 50, right? The sound of a swarm of a killer bee is like the sound of a diesel engine right next to your head. And you can only basically take a sting per pound. And then once you get past a certain amount, you die. And so this woman was stung over about approximately 140 times. If she was stung any more, she would have died. But she was tough. She was super tough. She went home from the site and then went to the ER. Only had like a small hospital bill. If the company, the HOA, would have paid her hospital bill, that would have been it. So we went through this whole litigation process. I got experts. I know way more about killer bees than anyone should. Like, I know a lot where they locate, what their habitats are. And they wouldn't, we did depositions, expert disclosures, all that. And they wouldn't do anything. I'm telling you, they wouldn't do anything. And so we had a mediation with a judge in the county that we were going to. It wasn't Maricopa County, it was Pinal County. And the judge saw the photographs, saw the pictures, and she told the lawyers, you guys are idiots if you don't settle for at least 6 figures with this person. Because as a sitting judge, if I saw this and I listened to cases, I'm giving this woman millions. My client just didn't want much, right? And they're like, they made us an offer of over 6 figures to settle this case. And we did it. We settled the case. But it was one of those things where everybody was saying that this case, like all the quote unquote experts were saying that this woman's case had no value and you take these depositions. And she was like a laborer. She was maintained yards. That's what she did. Lawnscaper was her job. And she had to be in these courtrooms doing this stuff, in these depositions, in these lawyers' offices. And it was a lot. And it got to the point where she was almost broken. But she relied on me, trusted me, and we got through and we won. We got the 6 figures case after they basically denied the claim. My name is Garrick McFadden, and at GAMESQ, our motto is your injuries, our fight, your win. Give us a call.